When it comes to royalty in our collection, it really doesn't get much higher up than this. One of our absolute favourite cars, and certainly a beloved vehicle of every single person who owns one of these, and possibly more so moving forward, because those who are buying XJRs of the X350 and or X358 shape, in other words the last of the traditionally styled Jaguars, are now keeping them. There's no surprise why. It's a fantastic combination of just being new enough to benefit from modern technology, better efficiency, the interior spec, extra headroom, legroom, loading room, etc. But also it has that traditional Jaguar approach to its values. Smooth, comfortable, effortless, certainly in R form, a huge amount of torque, a massive amount of horsepower as well. All of this wrapped up into one vehicle, which on the one hand you could use as a wedding car or a long distance cruiser, but then very much so a British muscle car when you want it to be. And these sound fantastic as well. The great thing about them is, even though they are so in demand, their prices have not gone insane just yet. This particular car, for example, as a 2003 model, is still under £15,000 for what was back in 2003 well in excess of £50,000. Of course, this one still has the option of low deposit financing if you did want to make use of it, and naturally being that XJR, that means a 4.2 litre supercharged V8, 400 horsepower, 410 foot-pounds of torque, barely a 5-second 0 to 60 time, and that really is something you have to experience in one of these. A vehicle with this kind of size and road presence accelerating that quickly when you want it to doesn't feel like it should be possible, and certainly not with the kind of comfort that it has at the same time. It's finished, as you can tell, in quartz grey with a combination, a very rare combination actually, of charcoal and red leather interior, and this is where we get to the really good stuff. First things first, it's mileage. Many XJs, not just the R but the diesel model all the way up to these, have very, very high mileage, and that's not necessarily a bad thing because these cars have proven themselves time and time again. This example though has only just kissed 52,000 miles, which, as any aficionado of these knows, is nothing for one of these cars. And more importantly, it has a full documented service history behind it, plenty of paperwork and servicing receipts from its past, mostly Jaguar and specialists, as well as ourselves recently giving the car a service as well. And of course, being a Jaguar, a top tier Jaguar luxury car, it's very, very well equipped. It has adaptive cruise control, 4-zone climate control as well, blinds on the rear passenger doors and the rear window. And of course, one of the key reasons why these are so good, deceptively good as long distance cars, is that even in this supercharged form, the motorway economy is actually over 30 miles per gallon, which is shockingly good when you think about it for a car like this. And particularly these days when vehicles in this sort of category with powerful V8 engines, luxury category cars, petrols and diesels alike, are so expensive to tax, nearly £800 a year in some cases, this car, because of being a 2003 model, is around half of that price at £430 a year. There is something about these cars which feels right. Everything about the car, from the satisfying ergonomic feel of the door handles, the switches, that old-fashioned upright dash but with the modern touchscreen display, it's a perfect combination of retro and modern put together. These really do feel like a love letter to Jaguar's own past and bringing up into the modern age. If then you are already considering one of these, and you're certainly looking for a superb example such as this one is, of course you could reach out regarding it via the email address shown here on screen, or naturally give us a call on 01749 871155 or via our mobile number of 07482 267 439.